Hey guys, and welcome to season 2 of the Villarreal Career series. So a few weeks ago I left a straw poll asking if you guys want to see me take a job offer for Atletico Madrid. Basically that won the vote. It actually smashed Villarreal, getting 82%, but I kind of had a thing about it, and basically I want to stick with Villarreal because I want to have that kind of balance between Liverpool, obviously a lot of world-class players, and obviously with this series a bit more of a challenge. And that challenge this year is going to be, first of all, winning the Champions League, the league, and obviously one of the cups as well. So I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to do it, but it's going to be a challenge compared to my Liverpool series. And second of all, with Atletico Madrid, I would have had no Champions League football. And also when I had a look at the Atletico Madrid team, the team is basically perfect. Like, they bought Marquisio, which is a good centre midfielder I would have bought. And also the team, like Griezmann, Martinez, Vietto, so many great players. So I thought, what was the point? Like, I've got the Liverpool series already going, which is kind of similar, going for similar rated players and also similar rated first team as well. So I thought I'd keep with this series. Hope you guys do enjoy it, and you seem to enjoy the first season because I think on the first, second and third episode, you guys smashed over 1,000 likes. So if you guys could do that again, that would be absolutely incredible for a double upload, because I want to finish this series and the Liverpool series by the end of FIFA 15. So if you guys can smash over 1,000 likes on the first episode back with Villarreal, that would be absolutely incredible. So before we start looking at the team and making some transfers, I have had to let go 3 players. So first of all, Januzaj, Costa, and third of all, Shirachev back to Real Madrid. So that means I'm in desperate need for 2 more wingers. I think maybe a striker, because it depends on if I should sell Dos Santos and Vietto to keep the realism. But I really do want to use him yet again, because Vietto last season, 21 goals. So I don't want to get rid of him, and I can't imagine any striker doing better than him. But I think I'm kind of needing a winger, because Gomez, he was good last season, but definitely not first team. And also Aquino, never heard of the guy before. But he looks kind of decent, but obviously he's a bit like, he's got too much. He's got pace, but nothing really else. The squad depth isn't really looking too good either. So we got a few good subs. We've got Dos Santos, Uche, but apart from that, not really much to work with. So we're going to now move on into the budget. And for season number 2, we have got £22 million and 110,000 a week as my wage budget. And that's kind of decent because we've got Champions League football, so we definitely deserve at least 20 million. But is that enough money to buy players who will hopefully like help us win the Champions League? And now moving on to my shortlist. So we still got a few similar players. So first of all, Carvajal's one I have added to the shortlist. Basically because Danilo's now the first team right back for Real Madrid, I thought, what's going to happen to Carvajal? So maybe that could be a realistic player to go for. So Bellerin as well, and a whole host of like great centre backs. And the one I really do want is Otamendi, but I have just bought him in my Liverpool series. So left back again, we've got Juan Bernat as well, a fantastic left back. And what I want to do with this season compared to last year is try and loan players like I did. So that really worked last year. It is going to be my final season with this team as well. So what's the point of signing too many players? But the main problem is the wingers. So we first of all got Herman. Obviously Herman the German is a fantastic winger to go for. We've got Villalba as well. But this is the guy I really wanted to talk about. It's Juan Cuadrado. And I've kind of watched a lot of him recently, especially in the World Cup 2014. And I thought this guy could be perfect for the team because at the moment, I think in this game as well, he's not first team. Willian, Hazard and Oscar are the first 3 players on Chelsea's list of players for the first team. So maybe I could offer for Cuadrado. So he's on 130,000 a week. I can't afford him right now, but maybe if I can maybe sell a few players, I could afford Cuadrado on a long season loan. And we've also got so many other centre midfielders, so I'm still kind of thinking maybe I should get one more centre midfielder because Bruno's, I think, 31 years old. Yes, he's a captain, but I kind of want to bring some youth into the team. So we've got a lot of players here, Nangolan, Rafinha, but then I move on to the left midfielder. I was thinking Yannick Bolasie could be a good option. So as Cuadrado, he's still got 5-star skills as well, so I could have 2 skillers on the wing, so that could work pretty well. So Bolasie, a player I've never used before, and from what I've heard of him, he's a fantastic player to go for on career mode. And I was thinking, if I don't get Bolasie, should I go for Wilfried Zaha instead? Because they're both fantastic wingers for Crystal Palace. And then we've got Kaká still, is 82 rated. I'm not sure if he's gone up +1 from last season. Like he's got a year older, now 33 years old, but he seems to have gone up +1. And if you guys want me to sell Vietto or Giovanni Dos Santos, I've got a few more ideas. So I've got Rodrigo, got Tony Watt from Charlton, and finally Edison Cavani, who I could use in a swap deal for Giovanni because of similar age, similar rating, and obviously playing the same position. So we are in fact going to start off with a loan offer for Juan Cuadrado because I love the look of this guy. And if Chelsea allow him to go to us obviously for the season, that could be a fantastic signing. So of course it will be the full season, and I'm thinking maybe like a 10% goal bonus as well, just to make him consider the move, because that could be a fantastic signing. and hopefully he joins the club. So I've also had a look at a few CDMs, so you saw me look at Alex Song, but this guy could be one step better. It's Krichawiak, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, and it's the hardest name to pronounce, but I was thinking that he could be like next to Junusovic in that centre mid position. So for this offer, I'm going to start off with just straight money, and we're going to go with £13 million, and let's see if they accept the offer. So a few more transfer offers. We're going to start off with Inigo Martinez. AC Milan have offered £7 million. So first of all, I'm not going to sell Inigo Martinez, and I think we've also got an offer for our goalkeeper, and it's Sergio Asenjo, so £13 million. That is not bad, but we'll go ahead and counter offer, and maybe we could make some money. So £23 million. If they say yes to the offer, maybe we could get some money for him. And also Juventus, they've got money as well, I swear. So we'll go ahead and offer £23.5 million, and hopefully they'll accept the offer. So an offer for Luciano Vietto. So obviously he has gone to Atletico Madrid in real life, but he's only worth £6.5 million. And then they're also saying, the chief executive is saying that he's worth between 15 and 24. So how does that work out? So again, I'm going to go and counter offer for a lot of money, because I want to make money out of these two guys, Giovanni and Vietto. So we'll go ahead and counter offer for 28 million. But imagine that, Vietto and De Bruyne is their front two. Like, that'd be insane. Juventus have also come back and said 21.5 million, but could I possibly get a better goalkeeper than Asenjo for 21 million? I'll kind of think about that, so I'll store it for now. And if I can find a better goalkeeper, or you guys can find one down below in the comments, I'll definitely accept the offer, because 21 million is a lot of money for an 80-rated goalkeeper. So we're now going to make an offer for Yannick Bolasie. So they're saying between 7.5 and 9.5 million pounds. So I think I can get him for cheaper, and we're going to start off with £6 million. So look at that for realism. So Kovacic has left Inter Milan and has gone to Real Madrid. So he's gone for 13.5 million. But I would have loved to bought him, but I really do need some wingers. So we need to go and get Bolasie, hopefully. And we're going to struggle. If we can't find any wingers by the end of the transfer window, we might have to change formation or just not play with any wingers. But again, Palace have come back and said no to the offer. But they've only said they want 8.5 million. So that's pretty decent. I'll pay that for Bolasie. And also for Krichawiak. And also for Krichawiak. And also for Krichawiak. And also for Krichawiak, I'm not sure, that it's so hard to say. Like, I've had to say that about 3 or 4 times. But now we're going to go ahead and offer the contract. It's not what we really need, but still I'd love to have him at the club. And he's 83 rated and only worth 15 million. We really need a big deal for like maybe Giovanni, because no one wants to spend much money on Vietto. But Giovanni Dos Santos is worth like 30 million. So if someone offers 30 million for Giovanni, I'll definitely go ahead and not, like, maybe accept the offer. But now we've got another offer for Vietto. Let me guess, is it like 5 million? Okay, it's PSG, and they've offered 15.5. So that's probably the best we've had so far. And we'll go ahead and maybe counter for £30 million. We'll go 32.5 million. And come on, please PSG, they've got so much money, like why not spend it on a good striker? So Palace have accepted the transfer offer, and he wants 50,000 a week, and also he'll be a crucial first team player. So now there's one step to go until we've signed Yannick Bolasie. So first of all, PSG have said no to the 32.5 million. They've said 17 million, and sorry PSG, but I need him. Like, I'd rather have Vietto than the 17 million. And also for Krichawiak, like, still I can't pronounce that, but still he says he's a top player at his current club and he doesn't really want to move. But that may be kind of like a good sign, because I don't need to spend money on midfielders, I need wingers. And just as I say that, Bolasie has accepted the contract, so that is going to be our first signing of the transfer window. Bolasie, welcome to Villarreal. And in he's going to go on the left-hand side. He's still only 76 rated. I was kind of hoping it'd be like maybe 78/ maybe 79. But that's not really what you have to care about, because he's got great pace and also 5-star skills as well. And can play on the left mid and the right midfield as well. So he's a great signing, and our first signing of the transfer window. So we're going to make an offer for CSKA Moscow's Eremenko, because this guy is versatile. He plays, I think, as a midfielder, but he can play on the right-hand side, the left-hand side, even I think a CDM as well. And he's quite cheap, so let's try and make an offer. He's worth £7 million, and we'll try and accept maybe 8 million, and hopefully they'll accept the offer. And we're also going to make an offer for another right midfielder, Herman. Hopefully he accepts the offer, because I got some more of his stats back, and he's exactly what we need on the right hand side. So hopefully he also accepts the offer. But we're coming close to the first game of the season, and it's actually looking better than it was at the start of the season, because we got Bolasie and maybe we have ourselves another winger in Herman. So the offers keep coming in for Vietto. Like, I've had about maybe 10 offers so far, but still nothing about Giovanni Dos Santos. And also Cavani has gone to Chelsea, which is not surprising, because every career mode, he often ends up going to Chelsea. So I could have used him as a swap deal for Giovanni, but Giovanni was so good last season. I honestly think he'd be better than Cavani in this team. But this other team's looking. We still got a few more games left before the first game of the season. And yeah, let's see how the team does, and then we'll hopefully make some more signings. So our first game of the season is going to be coincidentally against Atletico Madrid. So the team I could have joined, I've stuck with my first team, Villarreal, and hopefully we can beat them, because last season they finished in 7th, so they've probably got themselves a new manager and hopefully, or maybe a few more players as well. So let's see if we can beat them and get our first points of the season. So time for my first game. Back at Villarreal versus Atletico Madrid, and it feels good to be back at Villarreal, and hopefully we can do better this season, because I still want to win the league. I think I can if I get the team working, because we struggled in the first half of last season, but in the second half of last season we were probably the best team in the league. So let's hopefully win this one. It's going to be a tough game, but let's see if we can get the 3 points. First touch is for Balassi, and he finds Costa. Like, this team just is so good for movement. That's why I really wanted to stick here. Bruno in the middle, it goes to Vietto. Gonna shoot it from range, a lot of space, and it's just wide of the mark, but the goalkeeper didn't move. Nearly the first goal. What a ball from Junusovic, and the goalkeeper's missed it. Giovanni, the header's not strong enough, but the rebound is. Giovanni Dos Santos, 7 minutes into the first game of the season, has scored his first goal. The goalkeeper has to be sacked after that one, because what was he doing? Luckily landed back at Giovanni. He put it in the back of the net, and we've got the 1-goal lead. And by the way, guys, I'm still in legendary as well, because I didn't want to cheat any of you guys by saying I'm just changing the settings so I can win. I've kept on the same, but I really do think I can win stuff with this team in this second season. Costa's there, now through to Balassi. Can he beat the defender? He does. It's Balassi, and it's 2-0. Balassi, on his debut, has scored. That makes it 2-0. Like, what is happening? What is happening? We are beating Atletico Madrid, who I don't know where the defence is, because look at the space behind that defender with the 5-star skill moves. Balassi has beaten the defender, and we've got a 2-goal lead. Oh, this is not good. Griezmann in, and that's a fantastic goal. Griezmann's made it 2-1. But we still have the advantage. First shot they've really had, and the first time they've actually been anywhere near our box. And Griezmann, that is world class right there. Bruno finds Aquino, and he's looked good on his debut. Ball's going to go back into Giovanni, and for some reason he shot well wide, but that was a fantastic ball, and we've won it back again. Here goes Vietto, in now to Giovanni. He's beaten one. Now can he get through to Vietto? Fantastic ball. But the goalkeeper's out there. But should I sell Vietto? Because he was so good last season. I can't really think of any other better players to swap him with. But obviously he has gone to Atletico Madrid. But if I do sell him, I'll barely get any money. It's now one front. Ball into Mandzukic. Doesn't shoot. And it's still of the ball. It's now Koke. What a block. And we've done enough for now. But Atletico Madrid have been much better in the second half of this first half, really. If that makes any sense. But like, we're hanging by a thread. Letty's still on the attack. Thuram with the ball in. Ball goes in. Asensio does enough. Still on the ball though, and it's a great block there from the defenders. Like, this team wants to do well this season. Bartra getting himself in the way there that keeps it at 2-1, but Atletico Madrid dominating the game at the moment. So Thuram's going to take the second corner. The ball's going to come in. The goalie's there yet again, and that's done well. We've dealt with the danger, and that should be it for the first half. Now can he find a way past? Ball back to Dos Santos. He's found space. Dos Santos to shoot. And it's just wide, but the long shots. Dos Santos has got some amazing long shots. And also Bruno as well. So we can definitely score a few more cracking goals this season. And now it goes into Koke, but we're doing well. Doing well defensively, but not much in attack. And then in comes Gaspar. Probably player of the season last year, and he's got something going. Vietto on the ball. But now, is there any other options? There it is. Balassi's on the other side. And now can he find a way in? Here he goes, over the top now into Junusovic. And it's a fantastic save from Moya. And it's probably made up for his early mistake. Balassi makes the tackle, but Marquisio's kept it. Still Marquisio is saved. Gaspar get the ball away. And he's done enough, but like, how are we still leading this game? It's still 2-1. It should be like, should have at least had a few more goals. Space again for Balassi. Gonna take it down and look at the space. Gonna do a fake shot. Here he goes through the middle. Still Balassi. In now to Dos Santos. And it's saved by Moya, but Balassi is so amazing. What a debut. And there it is, guys. So we have beaten Atletico Madrid on the first day of the season. A fantastic win. All thanks to Balassi and, of course, Giovanni Dos Santos, who had great games as their first game of the season. So Costa was good last season, but Marvi could be one step better. So first of all, he's cheap, and he's only 72 rated, but only 21 years old. So I think he's valued at 1.5. So we're going to go ahead and offer £2 million, and let's see if he accepts the offer. And we're also going to make an offer for another CDM. So hopefully we can try and get Alex Song on loan, because Bruno, I kind of noticed in the last game that he has gone down -1 already this season. So even though he's a captain, he probably isn't the best player for that kind of position, and probably by the end of the season he'll be like 75 rated. So hopefully we can get Alex Song. We're going to go ahead and offer the long season-long loan, and hopefully he will also accept the offer. So they've rejected the offer for Alex Song, but nothing back about Marvi. But I don't understand that. Alex Song is never going to be a first-team player for Barcelona, so why not come to Villarreal and be a first-team player? Like, I just don't get it. But that's actually going to be the end of the first episode of Season 2 of the Villarreal Crema series. The next episode, we're going to start off with an away game in the Champions League qualifier versus Aberdeen. And if you guys can smash over 1,000 likes on this episode, the next episode will be uploaded. And I know you guys can do it, because we did it on the first season as well. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this new series. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.